Greetings and salutations, one and all. Welcome to the night shift. It's Tuesday night. It's a night we do a thing we call Healthy Love. How you doing? Whew. It's a good day. Just like every day above ground, it's a good day. Just like Corey always says, every day above ground is a good day. How are you today? It's Healthy Love Day. I want to say big ups to each and everyone locked in right now. Those locked in on TuneIn Radio, the night shift with DJ Kevin Stew, across upon One Harmony Radio, WGLRO, taking you from the sheets to the streets for the Donnie Walker Morning Show in the mornings. And of course, if it's the morning show, it has to be in the mornings. But everywhere from Detroit to Denmark, everywhere in between, you name it, they take you there. You're connected. I want to say big ups to you guys over there. PEMG TV, and of course right here at the home of the night shift with DJ Kevin Stew, kevinstew.com. Glad to have you. Couldn't do it without you. You have my word. I will not try.
Thank God. Yeah, step on the dance floor. Show me what you got. Bend your back. My girl, show me skills. Skills, yeah. Show me skills. Skills, yeah. Show me your skills. Skills, yeah. Show me skills. Now put your hand up on your knee. Give me waist. 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 Show me that to band up. Show me that to band. Show me that to band up. Show me that to band. Show me that to band up. Show me that to band. Show me that to band up. Show me that to band. No breather. No take a breather. Breather. No spread your legs, them apart. Hands on your knees. Get ready to start. Hey, you girl, show me skills. Skills, yeah. Show me skills. Skills, yeah. Show me your skills. Skills, yeah. Girl, put your hand on the knee, girl. Hand on the knee, girl. Hey, you girl, give me waist. Give me waist. Give me waist. Girl, step on the dance floor. Show me what you got. Bend your back. My girl, show me skills. Give me them skills. Give me them skills. Give me that skill. Give me that skill. Show me them skills. Show me that skills. Give me that skill. Show me that skill. Give me that skill. Skills, yeah. You got that skill. Now put your hand up on your knee. Rigo Suave says skills for the girl them 2019 carnival at me. I mean, anyway you see me in a carnival, you don't know it's skill for the girl them. Ladies, put your hand up on your knee. Give me waist.
It's all about the skills.
Skills, give me them skills. Give me that skill. Give me that skill. Show me them skills.
Rigo Suave.
Show me that skill. Give me that skill. Skills, yeah. You got that skill. Now put your hand up on your knee. Rigo Suave says skills for the girl them 2019 carnival at me. I mean, anyway you see me in a carnival, you don't know it.
What kind of skills do you have?
Skills, yeah. Show me skills. Skills, yeah. Show me your skills. Skills, yeah. Girl, put your hand on the knee, girl. Hand on the knee, girl. Hey, you, girl. Give me waist. Give me waist. Give me waist.
I want to say big ups to each and everyone locked in. I want to invite you all
Give me waist. Yeah.
to call a friend, tell a friend.
Give me waist. Give me waist. That's waist. Give me waist. Give me waist. Yeah, step on the dance floor. Show me what you got. Bend your back. My girl, show me skills. Give me waist. Give me waist.
Want to say thanks to Pulse Media Group for sponsoring this segment of the show.
On the dance floor. Show me.
When being in the moment is priceless, give them a call because they've got exactly what you need for when you need it.
Show me that to band up. Show me that to band. Show me that to band up. Show me that to band.
Give them a call, 754-999-6020, or visit them at pulseemg.com.
Breather. No take up.
Whatever it is you need, it could be that
No spread your
you want to do what you see right here on kevinstew.com. They can help you to make that possible.
skills, yeah.
When you call them, just tell them DJ Kevin Stew sent you. You heard about them on the night shift with DJ Kevin Stew. Believe me, you can't go wrong.
Hey, you got give me whisk, give me whisk, give me whisk.
Oh, you want the number? There it is. Let me show you one more time.
Slow, show me what you got. Bend your back, my girl. Show me skills, give me them skills, give me them skills, give me that skills, give me that skills, show me them skills, show me that skills, give me that skills, show me that skills, give me that skills, yeah.
Tonight on Healthy Love. I'm introducing this delightful lady right here that you see beside me. Those of you watching on kevinstew.com, of course. But I invite you all to jump into the stew pot. Those listening in. What's the stew pot, you might ask? It's what others call a chat room on their side. We're fancy over here on the night shift to DJ Kevin Stew. We call it the stew pot. I invite you to call each and every one of them, and you yourself, come on, jump on in. The water is always fine. So we keep things bubbling. Ladies and gentlemen, on this Healthy Love night, I want to introduce to you one whom you've heard a lot about. I know I mention her every night because she's a segment sponsor. Not this segment sponsor. Not this segment. The segment after this one. But here she is. And she is here talking about what she does. And ladies and gentlemen, I present to you none other than Miss Althea Essue. Althea, how are you?
I am doing fabulous. Good evening, everyone. Greetings.
Can you do anything else but be fabulous?
No, I don't know how to.
Oh, there we go. Listen, thank you for taking the time out to come and chit chat with us for a little bit on this Healthy Love night.
Well, this is one of my favorite shows, so
Oh, thank you.
I'm glad that I am able to be a contributor.
And I thank you for contributing. And I know when you say this is one of your favorite shows, I know you mean the night shift on a whole. So
Oh, of course. What
there
else
we
did
go.
you think?
There you go. All right. Let's start off by learning a little bit about who Althea Essue is.
Okay, where shall I begin?
Pick a place.
Althea Essue got into massage therapy a little bit over, no, almost 20 years ago. After I gave birth to my second child,
Mm-hmm.
and I had some time off from work, and my lovely mother decided that she wanted to take care of the baby, so I had all this time on my hands.
Mm.
And, I was wondering, what am I going to do? I'm not going to be home, just doing nothing. And I've been trying to think, how did I think about that massage was one of the things that I wanted to do. And I remember seeing my coworkers sitting there, and when your shoulders are tight, and some people, they move their neck from side to side, their shoulders are actually up to their ears. And the natural thing for me to do was just to walk up and just start rubbing their shoulders. And at this point, I had no idea what I was doing. I just knew that people liked it and it felt good.
Mm-hmm.
Then I started learning about touch therapy and how important it was, and also that you couldn't just walk up to somebody and touch them. As innocent and as healing as it might be, you actually need a piece of paper to say that you can actually touch a specific person in a certain way. So,
So
fast forward.
you
I'm sorry,
you
go ahead.
you became certified to touch?
Yes,
Oh,
I'm a certified touch specialist.
there we go.
So, the more when I started school, I was like, oh man, I is this what I really wanted to do? And I still had some hesitation because I really didn't know that much. I didn't really have that much background information on massage. And then I started to learn about the human body.
Mm-hmm.
And you remember that song that you learned as a child that every part of the body is connected, like this bone is connected to that bone,
Your
and
head bone connected to your neck bone.
yeah, and the neck bone connected to the backbone and all of those.
Yeah.
And the skeletal system mostly, chiropractic mostly deals with the skeletal system.
Mm-hmm.
I primarily deal with muscular.
Okay.
And of course, we know that muscle is attached to bones.
Mm.
And if the bones are not functioning correctly, guess what's going to happen to the muscles?
They detach? What
Not
what happens to
necessarily
the muscles?
detach. No, no. If they detach, then I'm sorry, but once your muscles become detached from your bones, I can't help you. But there's going to be some type of discomfort,
Mm-hmm.
pain, and you are not going to have a good quality of life.
What Dr. J Love would always say, this is.
Yes, dis-ease.
Mm-hmm.
So I, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about school.
Mm-hmm.
When I was going through school, my daughter was 8 months. And literally, she was the star of my class because the instructor said most of her other classes had to practice on dolls, but my class had a real life baby to practice infant massage in. And can you tell that's why she's so happy now that she's an adult?
Well, I know she's a trip. I'll say that.
Well, and I would always think, she's different, and she always has a positive attitude, and overall she's a happy child. She was a happy child.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't care what anybody says, I am contributing it to the fact that she got massaged as an infant.
There you go. What a better selling point, or what better selling point is there than that?
There
Here
is
it
none.
is. There's a young woman walking around who is just this joy to be around, and it can be contributed to the fact that as an infant she got massages. So then we can argue that infant infant massages, toddler massages lead to happier adults and adolescents.
Not just, I mean, yeah, just all around happier, more relaxed people.
So if it works for the babies, it's supposed to work for the adults also.
It does.
Just by simple deduction. Yeah.
Yes.
I want to say a quick hello to my sister from another Mr. MJ. Good evening, good evening, good evening to you. Welcome, welcome. You're eavesdropping tonight.
Oh. Greetings, Miss Melissa Jane. Thank you for joining us tonight.
So here it is. You're going to these classes with your baby, your 8 month old. A lot of people not letting people put their hands on their 8 month old, but you were taking yours to class so that people can get practice on
Yes.
massaging infants. Now you mentioned that you were at work and you'd see your coworkers looking uptight and just go by and do a little massaging. So you were working at the time that you were doing this when you were learning massage therapy.
Yes, I am a retired banker. I did my previous life. I did banking. I was in banking for 30 years and I retired.
So you started
And
banking when you were 2.
yes, exactly.
Okay, cool, gotcha.
As a child prodigy, what can I say?
You must have been 30 years in banking, please.
Okay. I have proof, but that's for another show.
Okay, I'll need to see your proof.
Okay. That can be arranged. Yeah, so I wasn't sure that I wanted, this is something that I wanted to do full time.
Hmm.
So I went to classes, got my certification, and I worked in a couple of salons and didn't, as much as I enjoyed giving massage, I didn't enjoy the a bunch of strangers, because it wasn't my business. Therefore, I wasn't able to control the type of clientele that I serviced. So
Hmm.
I kind of got out of that. I invested in a table, a massage table,
Hmm.
and just started with family members and close friends, and that's how I've never really, before you, I actually never had advertising before. It was just by word of mouth.
See that right
And
there. Say that again. Say that
and
again.
before the night shift with DJ Kevin Stew, I never officially had any type of advertising or marketing that you have provided. And I want to thank you.
You're
Thank you from the
very
bottom of
welcome.
my heart for doing that, because this is opening up a whole new world for me.
Well, you're very welcome. And thank you for allowing me to advertise.
So,
And the benefits of advertising for you are just amazing. Can I tell you, ladies and gentlemen?
oh, please,
Ooh,
please share.
jeez, let me tell you. I've had the privilege of having these heavenly, healing heavenly hands laid on me, and they have helped me in a mighty way. Believe me, and it's not because of the connection why I say so. It's because of, well, it is because of the connection. That connection that you have when she starts to massage your tight muscles, and the conversation that goes and how relaxed you feel, and the passing out that happens afterwards. It's just amazing, just simply amazing. But
Well, I thank you for saying that. And that's one of the reasons why I'm here tonight is um, to talk about the benefits of massage. And you just mentioned a few of the benefits. Actually, I'm going to ask you a question. When you first started to learn about massages, what did you think a massage was, or what information did you have about massages?
okay, way to turn the table. All right, fine. Since it's your show, you can do that. You can ask the questions. All right. So I'll tell you, to be honest, when I first thought of massages, when I first became aware of massages, it was more along the lines of what I saw on TV, and it was usually the beginning of a love scene on some TV show. So initially, I thought massages were a part of foreplay, to be honest.
Oh, thank you for being honest. Oh my goodness. That I think that is the first time I've ever heard when I've asked a question about a person's first thought or first exposure to massage being that. Wow, thank you.
Yeah. So I don't know, and later on, hopefully we manage to get some time to for me to ask this question, but it would be interesting to know um some of the weird encounters you've had with
Oh,
massages. It would be interesting to know that. And I'm only
okay.
thinking about that now that I have verbalized what
Okay.
my initial thoughts on massages were.
Okay. Can you please put a pin in that? Because a story, yeah, there is a story to share
Cool.
later.
So
So please, please remind me.
you
Uh,
guys that are listening, all of you that are listening right now, if I don't ask that question by, let's say, 11:15, please send me a message or put it in the, whether it be a text message or in the stew pot. Oh, by the way, numbers to get in touch: 773-789-stew, 773-789-7839. You can call, you can text. Those of you who are overseas and can't call or text, you can Skype Kevin.stew. All right, cool. Stay connected, stay connected. Right, so we digress. Going back, that was my
okay.
first thought.
All right.
So
Well, there are a lot of medical reasons why we need to get massage. I uh, and I do want to preface my statement by saying this, and I do apologize to the Night Shift with DJ Kevin Stew listeners and supporters that what I'm about to say may cause temporary interruption to the broadcast. So if that does happen, I do apologize because the gremlins are out. Now, I
okay.
have absolutely nothing against modern medicine and certain prescriptions.
Mm-hmm.
However, we live in a society that I'm going to use you as an example. You wake up, your shoulders and your neck and your back is really tight, and you don't have access to any form of natural healing or any neuropathic medicine. So you're
Mm-hmm.
going to go to your physician who might be an MD, and you're going to tell them about whatever your symptoms are.
Okay.
What do you think the first thing that they're going to do after they take your copay, I should say?
Okay. Um, I'll probably get prescribed a muscle relaxer.
Thank you.
Is that such a bad thing?
Well, why would you take something artificial or synthetic to relax your muscles when it can be done in a natural way that is more therapeutic, more healing, and more natural for your body?
Because I live in an instant society and I need that instant gratification.
Hence why I make the statement that I just made, and we're still on the air. Yes. So you know that commercial for a major office supply store that goes, "There's a button for that."
Yeah.
Well, according to certain healthcare professionals, when our bodies are not functioning the way they were made to function, and we have that dis-ease, there's a pill for that.
Okay. Yeah, there's
And
just about a prescription that can be written for just about anything.
yeah, and have you ever know, you know what my favorite part about commercials about pharmaceuticals are?
Yeah, actually I do. It's that part that goes may cause and if see your physician immediately because it may cause death.
Yeah, so my favorite one though is the prescription for depression. You won't be depressed anymore because your antidepressant may cause death. Of course, you're not going to be
Yeah, it
depressed
may
anymore.
cause
You'll be
suicide.
dead.
It, it may cause thoughts
Okay.
of suicide.
So, anyway, I digress. So, I just want to start by going over a few reasons to get massage.
Okay, this is pen and paper
It
time.
it's a great stress reliever, and by a show of hands, who think that we live in a stressful society?
I don't think so. I know so, so I'm not going to show my hand to that question.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna raise both your hands.
No, you said who think. I know, so I'm
Okay, who knows? Okay, my thank you. See,
well. I'm
you're
raising
all
both hands to
thank
that.
thank you so much. Thank you so much for correcting me. I appreciate that. Another reason is it relieves post-operative pain.
You mean the over the counter? Well, the prescription version of the over the counter drug that you get to relieve pain. You can just get a massage for that after surgery.
With your doctor's clearance, yes.
Why is my doctor going to clear that when he can get a kickback from the pharmaceutical company that is going to give him, that he's writing a prescription for the medication that they
And
provided?
that's why you should check and see what your primary care physician check and see if, first of all, you check with your insurance company to see if massage therapy is covered under your plan, because it is.
Okay,
And
so it's covered
if it
under
is,
most plans.
most insurance plans, but of course it's not highly publicized because nobody is getting a kickback. And guess what? If you get a massage therapy, if you get, excuse me, if prescribed a massage therapy, more than likely, if you pay attention to what your therapist says, and you're probably not going to be experiencing those symptoms for long. So, you're not going to have to go keep getting that prescription refilled and refilled and refilled. That's only a temporary fix while it's messing up your system.
Okay, I get
And
you.
there are doctors who will prescribe massage therapy as a form of rehabilitation.
Okay, so all you have to do is really ask.
Yeah, and call up your insurance company and find out if natural remedies are covered under your plan.
So, do you take insurance?
Not yet,
Okay, I just had to slip that in there since we were talking about it.
not yet, but I'm working on it.
But if someone comes to you, then if they get a receipt, can they take that into their insurance company to get reimbursed for it?
If it's covered under their plan, yes.
Oh, cool
But
beans.
I have to be cleared by the medical board to be able to accept insurance before that can happen.
Even if they want to present a reimbursement?
Yes.
Okay. But doesn't your license cover that? Because you
They're
are
not.
licensed as a massage therapist.
Yes, not 100%. Not. I'm going to say it may, but there's paperwork that needs to be completed, additional paperwork.
Okay, gotcha.
Because it also has, if it's not a prescription from a medical doctor, the insurance companies are going to want to see that it's medically necessary.
Oh, so the drugs that they're getting, which may cause more harm than good, are okay, but the massage, which does more good than harm, they'd have to get proof that
Yeah.
it right. Okay, another
So
reason to
now
get
you
insurance, health insurance.
so now you see why I can't just write a receipt that and then you can take it to your insurance company,
Right,
because they're going to find a reason not to pay that claim. So I want to make sure that I have all my bases covered
right.
before I go down that road. Massage reduces anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
It helps you manage low back pain.
Oh, my
It helps
back.
with,
I'm just putting it out there.
okay, heard you loud and clear. And I have pen and paper, so I'm taking notes from you as well. It helps with fibromyalgia pain. And for those who may be diagnosed with fibromyalgia, it is when your whole body is in pain and your healthcare providers cannot pinpoint a specific ailment that is causing the pain. It's like fibromyalgia is an umbrella
Mm-hmm.
that a lot of ailments fall under when they cannot pinpoint what is causing it.
Oh, I get it. It's just one of those things that they say. It's like every year when you get sick and you come, it's muscular, joint pain, headaches, fevers, uh, fatigue. They just call it the
Mhm.
flu.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So, but massage therapy has been proven to be beneficial for fibromyalgia pain, because if they don't know what, and certain doctors, if they're honest enough, they will tell you, listen, I don't know what is causing this. So if I don't know what's causing it, I'm not sure what to prescribe for it.
Mm-hmm.
That's not going to be not that you're not going to have a reaction to.
Right.
I have not met a person or heard of a person that had an allergic reaction to a massage.
Well, there's still time in the show for you to tell that story. So
Moving right
I
along,
don't know.
massage reduces muscle tension.
Mm-hmm.
It enhances exercise performance. It relieves tension headaches. It helps you to sleep better. Eases symptoms of depression, where when you take a certain drug, it may cause suicidal thoughts. I don't see anything here, eases symptoms of depression. I don't see anything there that says may cause death. It improves cardiovascular health, um, because when an individual gets massage, you're loosening up the tight muscles,
Mm-hmm.
which allows blood to flow more smoothly through the body. And believe it or not, that is what causes the healing. And when you feel that when your muscles start to relax, it's actually the blood flowing through your muscles that allows that to happen.
Right.
It reduces pain of osteoarthritis, decreases stress in cancer patients.
Huh.
It improves balance in older adults. It decreases rheumatoid arthritis pain. This is something that is new to me. It tempers the effect of dementia.
Whoa, what? A
Yeah,
massage
yes.
can help dementia?
The effects of it, I'm not saying that massage therapy can cure dementia, but the effects of dementia.
Well, I didn't say curing it. I said
Mhm.
it can help with it.
Because, yeah, it relaxes, it increases blood flow, it increases cardiovascular health, it reduces muscle tension, it reduces the anxiety. And this is Melissa Jane's favorite. It promotes relaxation.
I think that's everybody's favorite.
It lowers blood pressure.
You
And for
see?
those of us who sit at the computer 24/7, that's what it seems like. It actually decreases the symptoms of carpal tunnel syndrome.
Mm.
Remember when I said it manages lower back pain?
Yes.
It helps chronic neck pain as well. And no, it does not help if a person is a pain in your neck.
Oh, okay. That answers that question. I guess you saw that coming, huh?
Yes.
No, but it has to
Um,
help if someone is a pain in the neck. If because the amount of tension that some people cause sometimes, you get a massage, it should alleviate that.
yeah, I guess you're right.
And if
It
you get
lowers,
someone to massage them with a baseball bat, it helps your tension too.
no,
But no,
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 there is no such thing as massaging with a baseball bat.
nothing.
There's other things, and that's for another show.
But it, okay.
It lowers joint replacement pain.
Okay.
It increases range of motion.
Yeah, it did that for me. Yeah.
It decreases migraine frequency. And as a former migraine sufferer, when I used to get migraines, it's it's one of those conditions that I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. So
But
when a person gets a migraine headache, it is basically the veins are where the blood is flowing to the region of your head. You're getting so tense that the blood flow is decreased, and it causes your muscles around your neck and your head and in your face to get tensed. And you can actually feel the throbbing. That's the blood trying to pass through those tight muscles.
really,
So by getting frequent massages, the frequency, not that the migraine is going to go away, but the frequency of them will decrease.
okay. When I used to, and I used to get some wicked headaches. The only thing that really helped me was just going into a dark room and going to sleep. I didn't know that massages could help with that. Huh. Who'd have
Now
thunk
you
it?
know. Who'd have thunk it, right?
Yeah.
It actually massage therapy improves quality of life in hospice care, and I do have a short story to share.
Oh, so
Never met
you're gonna share a story now about hospice
No, no, no,
care.
no, no. And about hospice care, the other story comes later, I promise.
I don't work with promises. We don't work with promises here on the night shift. You give
Okay,
your
you have
word.
my word. You have my word that I will share that story before the end of the show.
Okay, cool.
All right. So, I've yet to meet this individual. They live in another state, and
Hmm.
I was referred to them. Get a phone call. Her mother is in a nursing home, and once a month I would go. Her mother was bedridden,
Hmm.
and I would actually go there once a month and give her mother a massage.
Okay.
She had Alzheimer's,
Hmm.
and a couple of the attendants that would assist me with moving her, because she had several strokes, so it was difficult to move her. I couldn't get her out of bed. So she wanted her mother to have the best quality of life that she could in her
Under
situation.
the
So I would
circumstances.
just go
Okay.
by.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would go once a month and massage her. And she was moved into hospice because she started to deteriorate. And she still wanted the care for her mother. And the attendants would say how relaxed she would look. She couldn't speak,
Hmm.
but she wasn't as cranky as she was before she got her massage. She was a lot more cooperative after I left. And, she's no longer with us, but I like to think that I made a difference in the last few months of her life.
Well, based on what the attendants, the staff in her taking care of her, based on what they were saying, the responses that you were getting from them, and they would know, yeah, those massages did help because you're saying that she was more cooperative, and they could see a difference on her face.
Yeah.
So if they paid attention that much to notice that, then of course that did help, and I would say that you did contribute to a better ending, a better preparation for transition. Let's call it that.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. And one of the last things on my list, it reduces chemotherapy related nausea. And also another story to share.
Hmm.
Um, Individual very close to me. As a matter of fact, my sister is a breast cancer survivor. And
Whom
she
I will be talking to soon.
she had a really aggressive form of it because within the space of discovering it, within I'd say less than 6 months, she had to have a mastectomy. And if anyone has ever been or seen someone who has just gone through chemotherapy,
Hmm.
especially if it's someone that you love, you want to take on that pain because you figure, oh my gosh, this thing is supposed to help with cancer. Cancer in itself is painful. And then the treatment is going to be even more painful.
Right.
It was just heartbreaking. And, the nausea and the tenderness in her hands and feet. I actually would massage very lightly because her skin was so tender that the least amount of pressure would cause a lot of pain. But just I would just sit there, hold her hands, and just kind of gently massage it and her feet.
Hmm.
And Sometimes it would, after that she would eat something. Not a lot, and most of the time she would keep it down.
Are you saying that typically she would not eat at the time and she didn't keep food down when she did eat?
No, she just and because she was the type of person that um she never ate to begin with, and
Mm-hmm.
this only caused it worse. She knew how that whenever she smelled or ate something, it was going to make her sick.
Yeah,
She would eat.
right. Yeah, it used to happen to my mother too.
So, those are a few of the reasons why massage therapy works. And, let's move this back a little bit to before they were doctors with degrees and they were prescription pads for this muscle relaxer and that antidepressant medicine.
Mm-hmm.
Before all of this, how did people relax?
Um,
Before doctors, how did people get cured? How did people get
they
fixed?
they went to the village medicine man and they smoked a little bit of the peace pipe and some would hunt and some would meditate. I'm I'm really thinking of, I don't know. You said it, and not making jokes or being facetious or anything like that, but you said that, and immediately the visual I got was some type of tribe getting together around the medicine man and literally smoking a pipe and relaxing.
They didn't have a prescription pad to write a prescription for an antidepressant or muscle relaxer, right?
No, they had just this very old person in the village that knew what which
Mhm.
bush did what.
And touching you and stretching you and
Yes,
yeah. And those people would live to be
very old. They would live to be very old. I want to say real quick, pardon me, Althea, for a moment. Big up my sponsor for this segment of the show. You can see it right there. No, right there. Yeah, right there. And it just happens to be our guest for the night. Thank you, Althea, massage therapist, licensed massage therapist, with her healing heavenly hands. And you can give Althea a call, 954-655-9000. If you're anywhere from North Miami-Dade in Broad County up to South Palm Beach County, she'll come to you. She has a massage table, as she mentioned. You heard it, her mention investing in a massage table. She has her table. She comes to you. She has oils, and all you have to do is get up off her table and roll into your couch, your bed, on your floor. However, well, you recommend the floor, but wherever it is that you sleep, just get off her bed so she can go. Her table, so she can pack up and go. But yeah, here she is. She is, see, she is not a figment of your imagination. She is real. Although you're just seeing a picture, watching here on kevinstew.com. You hear her in the background. She's real. If you don't believe me, call the number or email thealater at att.net. That's THEALATER at att.net. Okay, so back to the show. I just had
okay.
to big up my sponsor, my segment sponsor there.
Thank you, thank you.
It's so surreal, I have a segment sponsor, and the segment sponsor is actually my guest for tonight. Uh, I'm still trying to get my other segment sponsors to come on.
I'll help you with that. I'll spread the word
Uh,
to let them know what an exciting time that this is, and You know, the fact that you can talk about what you love to do
Mm-hmm.
and knowing that it's helping at least one person,
Oh yeah,
at least.
at least one. Yeah, that's I help one person and my job is done. I'm good. I'm golden.
Yeah.
I know someone that he's quick to say, "Well, you're golden, pony boy," and I turn and look at him and go, "Huh?" It has to be a southern thing.
Yeah, I would know that. I'm not
Yeah,
Southern.
it beats me. I come from south of Florida, so I don't know if that counts as southern.
No, it doesn't.
No, okay, all right. So, you mentioned rheumatoid arthritis earlier, though, when you're going through list of benefits. You said when you're talking about all the conditions that it helped. You mentioned rheumatoid arthritis, and um, then later on down the list you mentioned fibromyalgia. Now, rheumatoid arthritis doesn't that have doesn't isn't that similar where your joints are hurting and it hurts when you get to the touch also.
Well,
So
fibromyalgia is pain in general, and it's not localized to the joints. It's
well,
pain in
yeah,
the joints, it's pain in the muscle, it's pain all over.
right,
The rheumatoid arthritis, it's an autoimmune disease, and it primarily attacks the joints.
right.
So while there may be some similarities, they're not the same.
But massaging helps with
Yeah, and
rheumatoid arthritis also.
it helps to relieve some of the discomfort because not and I'm going to talk a little in a little while about the types of massage and the reason why massage can help to ease the discomfort of even the most sensitive of situations or when someone who has, say for instance, um, who just had chemotherapy
Mm-hmm.
and in a day or two they can get a very light massage, and it could be just from the effects of touch. It increases the the blood flow,
Okay.
and it also, because it increases the blood flow and it decreases muscle tension. Of course a person's going to feel better.
Mm-hmm.
They might not be completely pain free,
Yeah.
but they have they'll have a decrease in their symptoms.
And they'll actually definitely feel better.
Yeah, because a lot of times when we are not feeling well physically, emotionally, if we start looking at how we're feeling emotionally, it tends to kind of improve our moods.
Yeah. And touch is one of those things that helps with just about everything.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So for
There's an article
mm-hmm.
that I came across because I was on Melissa Jane's show a few months ago
Yes.
talking about the benefits of relaxation, and one of the ways to relax was by getting a massage. And Judy Calvert is she has been researching massage therapy um, most almost her entire life. She's 60 years old, and she is a practitioner. She's a teacher. She collects artifacts of touch and how all of this is intertwined into human history.
Mm.
And she has traveled the world collecting objects related to massage. And she is called a touch pioneer
Wow.
because there is there's actually healing in touching the right type of touch. Because I
Mm.
know that I've heard you and Dr. J say something about when babies are born prematurely
Yeah.
and how they have people in the hospital to actually provide touch to these infants in the incubator so that they feel the warmth, they feel that human connection.
Well, not just the premature ones, but the ones born of parents, mothers who were on drugs,
Right.
especially those. Behold the
And
power of touch.
they hold the power of touch. And I'm gonna read a quote from her. Touch is timeless. It's a basic human need. All humans need touch to survive. Touch is ultimate communication. It keeps us connected to one another. She said touch is especially important in a world that is consumed with stress, sleeplessness, and technology. She also believes that students should get a massage and learn lifelong massage techniques in grade school so that people begin to learn how to heal themselves and others, how to deal with stress. Remember when Nathaniel was on a few months ago?
Yeah.
Can you imagine if they had ways to deal with the stress in grade school?
Mm. Yeah. I didn't even think about that. Wow.
You know, when when my daughter was restless, or even when she was teething,
Mm-hmm.
and I would just gently massage her scalp and she would fall asleep. My
Funny, that
older
happens with
daughter,
me too. Right now.
my older daughter, she will come and put her head on my lap and mommy, can you rub my head? Can you massage my head?
You mean no? She will do that no?
Yeah. Or if her shoulders are tight, mommy, can you rub my shoulders? It hurts. But that is how I used to put them to sleep when they were younger.
Well, apparently that's how you put a lot of your clients to sleep right now. Because
Yeah,
I've heard some reports of people getting your massage and passing out.
well, that to me, a lot of my clients actually apologized for falling asleep, and I immediately put their mind at ease and said, no, that is a compliment because it means that I'm doing my job.
Hmm. But I remember when I used to go to the chiropractor regularly, I that would happen too
Mhm.
when I was getting adjusted, or I would get on the massage bed. Um, there was this water massage bed, and I'd fall asleep on it every time.
It's amazing.
And I'd often come very close to falling asleep after getting an adjustment. So people hearing the stories of people falling asleep after getting massaged, it's not that far fetched for me.
And you think about it, it improves the circulation,
Mm-hmm.
it relaxes your tight muscles, and that's only the a few of the benefits.
Right.
You know, the different types of massage. Most people and most people who have had a massage has more than likely had a Swedish massage, which is the most common form of massage, and it helps to relieve knots in your muscles. And it's a good choice if you just want a relaxation massage.
But there are other types of massages.
Yeah, there are other types of massages. Hot stone massage is something that is fairly new, and I have to say that I am not yet certified in hot stone massages because of the possibility that the stones have to be the right temperature.
Mm-hmm.
And what a hot stone massage is very similar to a Swedish massage, but the practitioner, the therapist, will use hot stones in conjunction with some of the techniques used in Swedish massage, or they will just use the hot stone.
Okay.
And the benefits of getting a hot stone massage is almost the identical to the benefits of getting a Swedish massage, which is easing the muscle tension, improving the blood flow, alleviating pain, and promoting relaxation and relieving stress.
Okay.
Another type of massage is aromatherapy.
So, real quick, before you move on to aromatherapy,
Okay.
just to make sure to clarify for some of my Jamaican friends, the hot stone massage is not the stones that you're throwing at people and
Excuse me.
them lick hot. That's not the same. So
Oh my
just
goodness.
for clarity,
Thank you so much
and
for
don't
clarifying that.
yeah, not to be mistaken with big stone massage. That's a different type of massage altogether. All right, sorry, I just had to get
Oh my good. Oh,
that
thank
clarity.
you so much.
And
Yeah,
I
thank
probably
you
need
so
to do
much.
one with aromatherapy too because I'm already thinking something here. But let me hear what aromatherapy is.
Aromatherapy provides an emotional healing component to the massage, and it's a mood booster, and of course, reduces the stress and the anxiety, relieving the muscle tension and the pain. But this type of massage uses essential oils, which
Mm.
I incorporate into my massage. I have a client right now who is a coworker who is into essential oils, and she not only asked me to use it in the massage instead of the cream or the lotion,
Mm-hmm.
she has she burns the oils.
Okay.
So, have you ever smelled myrrh?
I think so.
Oh my goodness. It is one of the most relaxing
I
smells.
can't describe it, but I think I've
Yeah,
smelled it.
it's hard to describe, but just think of smelling it and having it burning in a room where that's all that you can smell. It's so relaxing.
Yeah, I'm gonna burn my house down. Knowing me, I yeah.
No, it's not. She doesn't light it on fire.
Oh, okay. You mean you do it on one of those little um light bulb warmers thingies?
Yes, I forgot. Oh my goodness, Taylor will kill me for this because she gave me one. I forgot what they're called, but now one of the things that I do have to mention about aromatherapy is if you are allergic or if you're sensitive to the smell, to certain smells,
Mm-hmm.
this might not be an enjoyable type of massage for you.
Okay, so it's not for everybody.
No, it's no, definitely not. Not all the massage techniques are for everybody.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay. The next one that is deep tissue, which I've been doing a lot of lately, is to relieve tension and pressure from deep layers of muscles, muscle and connective tissue.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, when we sleep, our bodies are supposed to be a certain way, which when we lay down.
Mm-hmm.
And for those who sleep on their stomach, their belly face down, however you want to put it,
Yeah.
that is the absolute worst position that you can sleep in.
Yeah, I know I had to change my sleeping habits. I used to sleep on my stomach a lot.
Because when your muscles are when your joints and your bones are out of alignment, the muscles attach to the bones. Your muscles are going to be tight. They are not going to function the way they're supposed to function. So the more aligned that you can keep your body when you sleep,
Mm-hmm.
the less muscle tension and muscle pain that you will have. There are times when I'm doing a deep tissue massage and it literally feels like I am rolling my fingers or my knuckles over a piece of wood. That is how hard and tight
Mm.
some people's muscles are. And we're talking about their shoulder muscles, the muscles in the low back, the muscles in the back of the legs, in the front of the legs, and the calves.
Mm. I had to call you on one of those massages this weekend.
Yeah. Would you mind sharing your experience?
I know I was just feeling, let me see, one of the mornings I woke up with the worst headache, and I typically don't have headaches, and when I do, I just kind of let them go away. I don't usually take painkillers for them, but this one was massive. It was just horrible. And I know when you massaged me, you were like, "What is this?" And I know I felt that muscle moving around when you were massaging it, and it just felt like this ball or this piece of smooth round wood or something that it was just sitting there under my skin. It's like um having oil on your hands and you're trying to pick up a marble and squeeze it and it just keeps moving around. That's about the best description that I could give so that people can have an idea of what was going on in my shoulders.
And it felt like it was, for me, it felt like there was a piece of plastic over a rope.
Yes. Yes, kind of like that. For some reason, I couldn't think of what object I could use it to describe, but I guess you're into ropes. I don't know, but that's for another show.
Yes, it is for another show. So, generally with deep tissue massage, there may be some soreness afterwards, only because of the depth
Right.
that literally sometimes I have to use my knuckles to go in there and break up those the tension in the muscle fibers. And the muscle fibers will run one way, and you go in the you go perpendicular, or is it parallel, not parallel to the fibers. You go in the opposite direction of the muscle fibers. And
Okay.
that is how I usually work out the tension and get the blood flowing. And that's when you start to feel like, your shoulders are not up to your ears, but you can
Right.
actually lower them.
And you can turn your head to the side all the way, kind of a
Yes.
deal. No, seriously. For me, that was the before and after for that massage, because the range that I could turn my head was limited, and I could feel it also, and I know the range that I'm supposed to have, and I was stopping short, and it would hurt. And after the massage, it still hurt a little bit, yeah, because of the soreness, but the range was there, and I I had never felt sore that felt so good. I don't know if people can understand that, or can relate to it. But it's one of those times when the soreness actually is welcomed, because the alternative, my goodness.
And one, I always have to give a disclosure after I talk about each type of massage. And if you're overly sensitive to pressure, a deep tissue massage may not be the best
Right,
massage for you.
right, right.
And one of the most difficult types of massage that I've ever done is a sports massage.
Why is so difficult?
Uh, Working on athletes who have a high tolerance for pain, and it seems like, and I'm exaggerating, but you're up on the table and you're using your knees and your elbow and your knuckles,
You
and
got to
they're
get
like, "Oh,
all in.
yeah," and they're going, "Oh, can I get a little bit more pressure?" And you're like, "Really?" I've only ever massaged one professional athlete, and not to say that I didn't enjoy it, but man, I was exhausted, because that is how much energy that I had to expel. Um, and the sports massage is mostly for, like I said, for athletes
Right.
to increase their flexibility and performance. And it can also be used to relieve pain, anxiety, muscle tension, and to prevent sports injuries.
Does it work for the weekend warriors too? Those that play sports just on weekends.
Yes, sports massage is a sports massage,
Okay, cool, cool, cool.
and it's also a good option if you have an injury from repetitive muscle use.
I won't say the
So
visual I just got.
I I am putting it out there for, like you said, the weekend warriors who tend to pull their groin muscles, or
Hamstring.
their hamstrings, or their quadriceps, or their lower back muscles. Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. Since it's round about 11:15, and I remember, I have to ask. But did you have some more to give?
Let me tell a story, because I brought up the a specific type of injury because I saw what time it was, and I was expecting I was expecting you because I know when you give your word, you stick to it.
Okay, cool. Now, before
So,
you tell the story,
yes, I know you got to talk to you about your
I
segment sponsor.
well, I'll give this segment sponsor just before we break off.
Okay.
Thank you, JTMC. I'll get into details about them in a little bit. But y- is there a time where massages are difficult? Is there a sect being people in as potential clients that it would be difficult to give a massage to?
Uh, can you
Or
just
if a
expand a little
time,
bit when you say what do you mean by difficult? Difficult physically, mentally, emotionally? Please clarify.
well, any of the above? Or, is there a time when a massage is not recommended? So I
Um,
guess those are two different questions.
yeah, there are two different questions because if someone comes to me asking for a massage,
Mm-hmm.
and of course I am going, of course we have to ask questions, and depending on what the answers to those questions are, yeah, I may say, you know what, you do need to go and see a medical professional that this is within their scope of practice because I don't have a license that to diagnose any type of illnesses.
Mm-hmm.
While I'm considered, I do my profession falls under the Board of Health, and it is somewhat a type of medicine. I am not licensed to
Diagnose.
diagnose certain
Okay.
conditions. So yes, I have turned clients away
Right.
until they are cleared by their medical doctor to receive massages.
Are there any psychological blockers?
Yes, for people who have had inappropriate touch, someone who has been physically abused, sexually abused, and that's what I mean by inappropriate touch.
Mm-hmm.
A massage, it's a very personal thing. It can be very sensual.
Right.
So if someone is not used to, another individual being that close to them, touching them, it may, and for some people, it may be traumatic.
Okay. And previous trauma. So the massage itself could be perceived and in a way that it could leave you traumatized, as well as having trauma from before. The massage could affect negatively.
Yes, and think of a situation where somebody who may have been touched inappropriately, whether as a child or as an adult, and
Mm-hmm.
it may have started off as innocently as somebody wanted to give them a massage, and it led to other things that they didn't want.
Right. So that.
So
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, no, I was just going to say, so would be um, that would be traumatic.
Mm-hmm. So um, it adds a component to your job that doesn't make it that much easier, because
No, it
now you have
doesn't.
to consider these things and you have to ask questions about these things also. So it's not just that you're going to get a call from a client and show up and you whip out your table and they jump on and you just start massaging. There's a whole process to it.
Please don't use the words whip out. All right, I'm sorry. I digress. I apologize, everybody.
Welcome to Healthy Love, y'all.
Excuse me. Oh,
And so with that in mind, I need to know the story of the the the
the
massage.
story of the
That
story of the
that
story.
massage. Yes.
Okay, so
That encounter.
this was when I was newly licensed and I was working in a spa, and it was advertised. There was a sign in the window, so anybody could walk in off the street, ask for a massage, and as long as they passed the health questionnaire, then they could get on the table.
Okay.
And we we all know that there are certain areas on our bodies that are very sensitive
Right.
for males as well as females.
Yes.
So this particular encounter was with a male,
Mm-hmm.
and how, if you've ever had one of my massages, you know how I start you face down and work on the posterior section of the body, then you get turned over and I work on the anterior portion. So
Okay.
this particular client, I massage, doing what I'm doing. And when I'm massaging a male client, I tend not to go too far up above, maybe an inch or two above their knee, whether they're face down or face up. Because we were taught in school that is a very erogenous, a very sensuous, a very sensitive area
Mm-hmm.
for men, and without even trying, or without them, without it even being that type of massage, it's very easy for a male client to get aroused. So I thought, I'm just doing massage, and I'm like, okay, I remember I can't go this far, and I'm sitting up there looking at my fingers and saying, okay, my fingers here, I can't go this far above his knee.
Mm-hmm.
And he had fallen asleep. And I was done. I was halfway through the massage, touched him on his shoulder to ask him to roll over, and there was a tent under the sheet.
Oh wow.
I was like, oh my God, what do I do now? And I mean, I'm having all kinds of, you're not supposed to be laughing, okay? I'm having all kind of conversations in my head. What do I do? I couldn't look at his face, and I'm like, God, please let him go back to sleep. And okay, and I literally had my head turned to one side while I was trying to finish up the massage, and that was the longest 20 minutes of my life.
Wow.
So that's the story. That's when I brought up the groin injury, because this is not something that I would do typically
Mm-hmm.
for a male client who has injured their groin muscle.
But as a professional, and that
I know
being
that,
the
but I know I'm a professional, but that would make me feel uncomfortable, and I'm not going to put myself in that position.
wow. I just whoa. But there are so sports therapy. Those that specialize in sports therapy, and for sports physiotherapy. They do that kind of massage though, and that kind
Yes,
of
they do.
treatment.
And with certain types of massages, you get additional training. So it's like you get advanced training on how to perform a
Hmm.
specific massage like that, knowing what the outcome could be.
Right.
And I, because I wasn't going into sports medicine, I did not pursue that, that avenue to say, okay, this is how you can safely massage such a sensitive area.
You mentioned additional training. Let me just because these thoughts come to my head. When you were signing up for your massage therapy classes, um, was there a course for sensual massages that was offered?
No, no, that was
Is there
not.
anywhere that offer courses on sensual massages?
You know what? I gonna be honest and said I don't know. There probably is.
Because no, I'm wondering if that is something that you actually get certified for, or because of growing up and interactions, you just learn how to do it, and if you're a massage therapist and you're an adult and you know these things, you just do it. you know, not to say that that's a service that you offer.
Well, what I'm going to say is it is probably not something that you would commonly see in the Western world,
Right.
but you go to other places in the world and it might be something that is practiced. So to say that you would find something like that in the United States, if
Hmm.
you do, it's probably very rare,
Okay.
and it is not going to be something that, depending on what part of the country you go to, it's going to be widely advertised.
Okay. Okay. So I guess this would probably be your last disclaimer for the night. You don't do happy ending massages,
No.
but you leave your clients feeling relieved and happy about it.
Yeah.
So it's just for clarity, ladies and gentlemen, so that you don't get the two mixed up. Okay?
Thank you. So, I will just quickly run through the remaining types of massage.
Oh, there's more?
Yeah, there's a trigger point where you will focus on specific muscle tissues.
Mm-hmm.
There's areas that if you're experiencing pain in a certain area of the muscle or the tendon or the joint, that's where the trigger is. That's where the pain is triggered. You focus in on relieving the trigger point, you eventually reduce the pain.
Okay.
Okay, reflexology is where people looking to restore their natural energy levels. And the type of reflexology that I incorporate into my massage is applying firm, gentle pressure on the feet, the hands, and the ears.
The feet, the hands, and the ears. But some people ears are really sensitive.
Um, I haven't met a person yet that, and I will not touch a total stranger's ears.
Well, when they hire you to be their therapist, then you're no longer a total stranger.
Well, there are certain questions that I ask.
Okay. After asking
So,
questions, you become familiar. You're not a total stranger anymore.
Okay, yeah. So, and one of the questions that I do ask is about the sensitivity of certain parts of their bodies.
Okay.
So, and the while most of the other massage types of massages that I talk about is required that some, if not all, clothing be removed, reflexology can be done fully clothed.
Okay.
All right. There's a shiatsu massage, and it's a Japanese type of massage that promotes emotional and physical calm and relaxation. It relieves stress, anxiety, and depression, relieves muscle tension, and relieves headaches.
Don't all massages do that?
Yes. Do you see the there's a common ground here
Yeah.
in most of the massage, and it's just a matter of the different techniques used to do that.
Okay. And the amount of pressure applied, well, I guess that would come with the technique.
Yes. Prenatal massage is one. Had a client who I started to give her massages before she became pregnant. And throughout her pregnancy, she got massages, and she was like, she goes, if anything happens, you're coming in the delivery room with me. And
Oh, I remember talking to you and you mentioning that one.
yes, yes, my daughter's coworker.
Right.
So she did have the baby. I didn't have to go in to give a massage, but throughout her entire pregnancy, she got, she got a massage, and that was helped to relieve the body aches, because when a woman is with child, her body is, you have a life going inside of you, and certain body parts work differently.
Right.
So it is not recommended to get a massage during the first trimester due to the risk of miscarriage. But of course, she had to get clearance from her doctor to to be able to get massages. And I started when she was about 5, going on 6 months.
Okay.
And it's there's special tables made for these type of massages. However, if you are not going to just cater to pregnant women, then you use pillows and blankets and whatever to
To create a
um
comfortable environment.
yes, thank you very much.
I got you. I was visualizing it as you were saying it.
Thank you. And the last two that I want to talk about, I'm going to leave my favorite for the last.
Okay.
A chair massage. So if you've ever gone to like a fair or some type of festival or whatever, you may see individuals there that has a chair. A chair massage is usually between 10 to 20 minutes, and they can only work on certain parts of the body. So if you're looking to get complete body relaxation, is in a chair massage is would not be your best option. But if you've never had a massage before and you want to, see what it's like, they mostly work on the neck, the head, primarily on the back. And they, based on how, because of the way the chair is set up, they usually cannot go below the waist.
Okay.
Okay. And again, chair massage helps to release stress, promote relaxation, and the type of pressure that is used in that type of massage is very light. And my favorite is the couples massage. You didn't think that you could get a massage as a couple, could you?
Couples massage.
Yes.
Okay. Now talk about starters.
Hey man, this is healthy love. I had to leave the best for last.
Mood enhancers and yeah. Okay. So tell us a little bit about couples massage.
So it brings the benefits of a regular massage, and you could add spa to it, hot tub, sauna,
Mm-hmm.
uh, pedicures, body scrubs, and basically, of course, you would choose who you want to get the massage with. But most couples massage are offered by a spa where it's not the couples massaging each other, because then that would turn into something totally different. Is where you actually have two separate therapists,
Oh, okay.
and the two individuals are getting a massage simultaneously.
Not what I was thinking at all. Thank you
Oh,
for clearing that up.
yeah, I was getting there. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have where the couples massage each other.
And you, as a massage therapist, you are guiding them through this process?
Depending on what type of massage you had in mind.
Okay.
And maybe your partner's a therapist as well.
Well, having a partner as a massage therapist is it's like a dream come true.
You should know. Excuse me.
I do know, as a matter of fact.
What are you talking about? You do know. Oh, of course you do know. Oh, okay.
um, but huh? It, yeah. Well, I guess that is for another show. Um, cause we're into you say we're into massage therapy time. We're into music therapy time. No. But I do want to thank you, Althea, for coming out, for taking the time out to share of what you do. I have been offering a free massage courtesy of you to those who would go on to kevinstew.com, go down to the contact me section, and just simply state where the night shift with Kevin Stew started. What show, what platform the night shift started on. And if you were to go back a few weeks on Healthy Love, no, sorry, on Real Talk, I have a show on Real Talk that was I when was that show? That was my stew pot show. I'll tell you when.
About what, 3, 4 weeks ago?
It had to have been 3 weeks ago. It's if you go on the site, it's entitled "Bubbling in Stew's Pot." You go on the Real Talk page, you'll find it. In that show, see, I'm giving you clues as to where to find it because I want y'all to get your free massage. Be the 48th person in that show. I state where it was that the night shift started. So pull that show up, listen to it, and you can. All you need to do is go to the contact me section of kevinstew.com, and you can win. Be the 48th person to send me a message, and you can win a free massage courtesy of Healing Heavenly Hands, Althea's Healing Heavenly Hands. And you've heard of her experience. You've heard some of her knowledge, and I did say some because I've had many conversations with her, and more than could be covered in this show. But you get a free massage, and all you have to do is be whether in North Miami-Dade, Broward County, or South Palm Beach County, or you can gift it to someone. Either or, it's up to you. But you can get a free massage. Now, if you want to know how much massages cost, you have to give Althea a call for that. So that's 954 655-9000. Easy number to remember. The fact that I couldn't remember it just now, it's neither here nor there. But 954-655-9000, or email her at thealater@att.net. Thank you,
And
thank you, thank you. Go ahead.
just want to quickly, I am on social media. I am on Facebook at Althea Essue, and
Yes.
on Instagram at Althea Essue. So nothing, no fancy names to remember. What you see is what you get. Yeah, please feel free to reach out to me. And if you want to share your experiences, if you want to get information about massages, if you need my services, whatever, please feel free to reach out.
Thank you, thank you, thank you very much, Althea. I'm going to run off to a quick little commercial break and come back and get into musical therapy. But thank you, and I want to say thanks to my previous segment sponsor in JTMC Enterprises. And numbers to get in touch with JTMC, brand new number, just to let you all know, 954-988-8034. Brand spanking new numbers to get in touch with JTMC, 954-988-8034. And there was a social media blast about it, so I'll do my best to share that also on social media for those trying to get in touch with Joanna Marie and the crew. Okay, I'm going to go off to a quick little break and then come back and close out the show with a mini musical therapy. Until then, though, we'll be right back.
Pulse Media Group, innovative streaming and recording, has done it again. A new way to get your business in full view of your neighborhood consumer through AdShare TV. It's available in your neighborhood today. It's easy. Just call us 754-999-6020. Become a host today and place a TV monitor in a strategic location so it's easy to see. Get a 1-minute video ad or longer that plays anywhere in our network. Can't be a host? No problem. For a few dollars, we'll run your 30-second video ad. A host can run announcement specials like buy one get one free or discount ads. Let's turn your flyers into a 30-second video with music or a voiceover, or let us create and run your video ad with a spokesperson. Take advantage of our early enrollment discount. Join us today. Your ad will be seen at least 30 times per day in your AdShare TV neighborhood. It's easy. Just call us 754-999-6020. AdShare TV, part of Pulse Media Group.
Are you crazy about the music industry? You aspire to hit it big in music? Or maybe you've sweated out a soulful killer beat and are now stuck finding it's not as easy as it looked. Oh, but it can be easy for you with JTMC. We've been there. We know how it feels. So we solve challenges like production, promotion, marketing, branding and development, and more. With over 30 years of experience, JTMC is a one-stop shop for artists. We handle your graphic design, writing services, PR, as well as event planning, e-blasts, artist management, and bookings, so also your website and social media needs as well. We're experts in using creativity to persuade audiences on behalf of artists, drawing on our diverse experience to create projects that connect with audiences intellectually and emotionally. Artist success is everything to us, and our years of experience and commitment will be behind you for every one of your needs. If you've got music for the world to hear, whether you're a new or established artist, visit us at jtmcenterprise.com.
Hey, I'm representing for DJ Kevin Stew, working on the night shift, in the night shift radio show. Won't go changing like the weather, just to please the devil. Never will DJ Kevin's Stew sell his soul. That's a word and honor. It's Christine representing word and honor. Selassie DJ Kevin's Stew.
Thank you, Crescenti. Now, like I said, an abbreviated musical therapy. I want to thank Althea once again for that enlightening show. It was quite a bit of information, and you never really realize how quickly 90 minutes will blow off, and it just came and it went. But thank you, Althea. Remember, y'all can get your free massage. Go ahead and capitalize on that. Last month, Melissa Jane won a free massage, and she's been telling everybody about it. she just loves it, and everybody that I know that has gotten a massage, they love it. So go ahead, call her up and get yours. I know personally, I love it, so I call her up all the time. So you get yours, and then we can compare notes. But in the meantime, in between time, we're gonna get into our musical therapy. And since we were talking about touch, let's kick it off with a little Bingy Blaze with Rasta Touch.
Somebody and vehicle. I mean she want to touch her. Some of my fancy things and take her on the world, but I mean she want to touch her. When we touch it's like rain or fall. I mean she want to touch her. A Rasta she want to touch her. Yeah. So I touch her in the morning, touch her in the evening. Good loving from the Rasta man she receiving. Loyal empress and me know she not deceiving. She a blaze, movie is fine, dinner is fine, but right now she need to unwind. It's touching time. She tell me say a touching time. So ma come in house and money and vehicle. I mean she want to touch her. So ma buy her fancy things and take her on the world, but I mean she want to touch her. When we touch it's like rain or fall. I mean she want to touch her. A Rasta she want to touch her. A blaze, she feel like she wanna fly. She never yet been so high. She's in love, she cannot deny. Oh me, oh my, oh me, oh my. Rasta I give her more than text. Stimulate her mind, body, soul, intellect. Take her to some place that she never been yet. Seen some things that she never seen yet. She said me want you bingy, trust me. She said me need your bingy, touch me. She said me want your bingy, trust me. She said me need your bingy, touch me. So I come with house and money and vehicle. Now me she want to touch her. So I buy her fancy things and take her on the world. But I me she want to touch her. When we touch it's like rain or fall. I me she want to touch her. A Rasta she want to touch her.
Girl, you got the moves, you got the juice, you got the flavor, got the sauce, oh yeah. Anywhere you wanna go, just say the word and you know I'ma take you there, oh yeah. If you need somebody to remind you, if you feel lost, I'll find you. Oh, I just wanna make you mine, so waste no.
This is King Charles. This track is called Juice.
You got the flavor, got the sauce, oh yeah. Anywhere you wanna go, just say the word and you know I'ma take you there, oh yeah. If you need somebody to remind you, if you're lost, I'll find you. Oh, I just wanna make you mine. So if you want to, you can be my queen and I will be your king forever, yeah. If you want to, you can
This is G Mac.
Can't last too long.
His rendition of Things You Say You Love.
Can't last too long. The way you're vibrating.
And I say thanks to GMAT Music Solutions for sponsoring this segment of the show, our musical therapy segment.
Things you say.
Yep, same GMAC. They provide sound, stage production services, musicians, singers, audio engineers, DJs, bands, musical equipment.
Can't last too long.
They'll bring your event to life.
That's why I say.
Give them a call, 754-307 GMAC. That's 754-307-4622.
Things you say you love. You're gonna
This is the sound of a wild tree.
Not knowing where to go.
Track is called Woman's Worth.
She's so lost. God granted her with strength and love to spread and share everywhere. God gave her peace and harmony so she could be free.
What's a woman supposed to do when the world got mad confused? She have to pick herself up, dust her clothes off, and get on the move.
It is a woman's worth that shines so bright. It is a woman's worth and spreads her light. It is a woman. It is a woman. It is a woman's worth. Yeah. Jana, she's giving everything of herself and don't know what's in return. Truth is her way. You know she's got to elevate. Jah granted her with strength and love to spread and share everywhere. Jah gave her peace and harmony so she could be free.
What's a woman supposed to do when the world got mad confused? She have to pick herself up, dust her clothes off, and get on the move.
It is a woman's worth that shines so bright. It is a woman's worth and spreads her light. It is a woman. It is a woman. It is a woman's worth.
I walked alone that night, wishing you were by my side. Memories of you and I keep messing with my mind.
This is the one and only Jordan Marie.
But two wrongs don't make a right.
The track called Bring It Back. As I roll on out of here,
Without a fight.
This is Joanna Marie, and it's all about DJ Kevin Stew on the night shift. You feel for some stew? Check out Kevin's too.
Listen, babe, I want it back, even better than what we had before. Now that we realize understanding is the key. Bring back that love and baby. Bring it back.
You have my word. I almost promised. I give you my word. I'll bring back this love, healthy love, next Tuesday. But I'll bring back the night shift tomorrow with real talk. Same time, same place, right here, kevinstew.com, 10 p.m. till midnight Eastern.
My soul, my mind knows this love is one of a kind. My body yearns for you. I'm missing you strong at praise. The ecstasy that awakes us has me already nervous. I didn't want to let you go. I really wanted to know.
This courtesy of working class music.
As much as you're missing me.
It's called Dancing.
I want it back.
The compilation, that is.
What we had before. Now that we realize understanding is the key. So bring back that loving, baby. Bring it back. I want to bring it back home to me.
There you go.
That loving home to me. Come drive me. Bring it back home to me. Bring back that loving, baby.
Go ahead, contact her. Make sure you say, hey, listen, I heard about you on the night shift with DJ Kevin Stew, yeah?
Bring it back, baby. Oh, baby. I love when you run.
Alright, y'all, I gotta run.
You make me feel.
But y'all take care until tomorrow when I'm back, okay? Well, it's officially hump day. Happy hump day to you.
Warm embrace.
I'm out of here.
Love your body. Lay next to me.
Y'all take care.
When being in the moment is priceless, consider the ability to share that moment. If you can video it, you can broadcast it. And Pulse E-Media Group has the tools you need. Weddings, birthdays, funerals, graduations, church services, parties, seminars, you name it. Pulse E-Media Group can provide you with a secure medium controlled by you to broadcast your event. Contact us at www.pulsemediagroup.com for more information. Pulse E-Media Group, when being in the moment is priceless.